Wow, these Guardians are quite fashionable. They got bats that match their uniforms and gloves. As Sosa deals inside to the second baseman, Guo Yan-wen.
Guo Yan-wen started this season batting very well.
And that's two that are a little bit inside, a little close for comfort for Guo Yan-wen. You don't really want to get hit by any pitches above 145 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, that's the biggest feature of Sosa. He has a very fast fastball.
Yeah, he seems to be having a little bit of trouble with location, but you know what? The bases are empty. You have a dangerous hitter, a very good fastball hitter in Guo Yan-wen. You know, why not pitch to Usha next, right? He's not done anything so far this season.
Yeah, I can sense your sarcasm there.
He's only hit about 17 home runs in 2 games.
Yeah. Problem down there?
It seems like the Monkeys dugout does have a problem with something that's going on right now. And catcher Lin is hot right now. One would hope, Jackie, that they're not arguing that these fastballs are too close for comfort for Guo Yan-wen. There's absolutely... And actually, here we go. Sosa fires one, and the benches are cleared. We could have a big problem here as Sosa's ready to take on the whole team, and the bench is clear. Bats are getting thrown back away from the danger. Now, this is exactly what the Monkeys were yelling at in the 3rd pitch. And then I think Sosa took that one to heart, and then he hit Guo Yan-wen between the numbers with the 4th one. And there are some tempers exploding out there right now.
I think it's because of the previous argument with the bat. And I think Guo Yan-wen was the one who raised the argument against the Guardians. So that's why.
Very well said, Jackie. And if that's the case, you know, for our international viewers, you need to understand that this never really happens in the CPBL. It's usually a very conservative league. They don't even argue balls and strikes or outs, you know, very often. And for this to happen right now, can I say it's quite exciting?
Yeah, it is really exciting here, but just like what Wen said, it is a rare happenings in the CPBL. It happened before, but it's not as often as the MLB or other leagues.
Good catch on that one, Jackie. Good catch on the fact that Guo Yan-wen might have been the guy that was complaining about the bat when it was Lin Zhixuan was up at the plate,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Good observation. But it seemed like it escalated that way. Like, oh, okay, so Guo was the one who complained about the bat. And then the first 3 pitches inside, a little more inside, and a little more inside. And I was just about to say he wasn't throwing at Guo, and then he hit him right between the numbers. So I'm glad that happened before I actually got it out of my mouth, because he was throwing it inside on purpose, right?
Exactly, he was on purpose. Because I was wondering, Sosa's command was very well in earlier of the game, but suddenly he didn't pitch any strike in that at-bat. That is very curious.
Well, it was 4 fastballs too.
Exactly.
It was fastball,
right?
fastball.
So it's pretty obvious, but I don't think you should throw a batter because of the complaining, right?
Okay, something happened right there where Guo pointed his bat at catcher Lin. And the catcher Lin didn't like that at all. He jumped up right away, and that was when it was 3-0. So then maybe Sosa's also picking up for his catcher at this point as well, because there was no doubt what he was trying to do with that 4th pitch. Now, this is only the 4th inning, so
yeah.
this could get pretty interesting. I mean, in terms of
retaliation and everything after that.
Exactly, and you know, like we say to the international viewers, this does happen in this league.
Exactly.
But it happens very, very rarely. So
So the Monkeys manager is still arguing with the umpire. So the umpire is explaining to the manager.
I'm sure he's trying to get an ejection here for Sosa. But he didn't throw him out right now, so it's too late for that. We need to get on with the game. Is keeping pretty tight-lipped over there at first base. As we see this one hit him, it wasn't between the numbers, but it was
on the butt.
On the spot where it doesn't really hurt that much, Jackie, right? You know,
with a lot of meat.
If you're gonna hit somebody and not hurt them, then that's the place to show them, hey, listen, I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm not throwing it at your head, but I'm not happy with something that you have done.
Exactly. That's a warning.
In terms of velocity, the Guardians have velocity on their side for sure.
So now taking the plate is Jian-Yu, the monster. He's on top of almost all the batting leaderboards. He's a crazy hitter.
I'm getting some messages here, and it's because they say because of the English broadcast that we are imposing the American style of baseball onto the field from the booth, and I don't know if I agree with that, Mr. Brandon.
So the foul ball, now count is 0-1.
Now, most of the time, again, to come back to this in the CPBL, and even Asian baseball in general, most of the time, this will not amount to anything else.
Yeah, they're more conservative.
Exactly. And, Jackie, you talked about retaliation, right? And retaliation seems to happen 98% of the time in the major leagues. But I'm guessing, and I have been wrong before, but I'm guessing that might be the end of it. So we'll see going forward.
I hope so. I hope that is the end.
But this was not our first hit by pitch of the season. We had one last night that was not quite as exciting as that one. But it seemed like there were two things going on with that. Like, it might have been the bat thing that you were talking about, and also for some reason the catcher Lin got hot when Guo said something to him. He was quite angry about the fact.
I think things got escalated very fast when Guo raised his bat and pointed at something.
Yes, it would be interesting to find out why he pointed his. I mean, we always tell people don't point your fingers at people and all that stuff. It's kind of rude. Lesson for children out there. But you definitely shouldn't point your bat at somebody, right? Your bat's considered a weapon.
Exactly.
Sosa deals and Zhu gets punched out. Sosa has some words over there for Guo. He's not very happy with him for some reason. But we will go to the top of the 5th inning. Tie game. Catch up with you soon.